Hi, I'm Angel, also known as Stargazing Leo. In this video we will talk about Taurus, the sign's personality, traits and characteristics. This video is made in 4 parts. In the first part I will talk about what makes a Taurus great. In the second part I will talk about Taurus's negative aspect. In the third part I will give you some trivial information about Taurus. In the fourth part you will see a collage of pictures with Taurian celebrities. In the zodiac cycle, Aries, the pioneer, arrives first, spewing energy in every direction. Taurus, the second sign, brings that energy down to earth and uses it to build something solid. You are not the pioneer who first strikes out for a new territory, but the determined settler who follows and builds houses and towns and cultivates the soil. You are the person others count on in the class, the one who perseveres when less determined spirits fall by the wayside. Because perseverance is the quality most needed for success, you tend to be successful. As a fixed earth sign, you're cautious, grounded in reality, steady on your feet, and utterly reliable. Because you have an intense need for security, both emotional and financial, you make conservative choices and try to avoid change. You hold on tightly, only giving up when there's no other option. But once you've made a decision, nothing can convince you to change your mind. Concrete goals make the most sense to you. You pursue them quietly and with single-minded determination. You have great stores of energy, which you put to use when you want to. Ruled by Venus, the goddess of love and beauty, you're endowed with genuine creative gifts, responsive to color and design, inspired by art and music. Romantic and sensuous, kind and gentle, you're responsive to comforts of every kind and your senses are wide open. You love slow, languid sex, the textures of silk and velvet, full-bodied red wine, and handcrafted objects which you acquire with ease and never cease to enjoy. Taurus is also creatively gifted. Chances are you have talent in at least one of the arts, including music, dance, sculpture, painting, design, architecture, cooking, gardening, and the fine art of relaxing. Although your dedication is impressive, your leisurely pace can drive other people to distraction. You start slowly, tend to plod, and refuse to be rushed. You can be stodgy at an early age, and you can easily fall into a rut. Plus, you're incredibly stubborn. Your well-known tenacity is a positive trait when it means sticking up for moral principles. Too often, though, it means refusing to change, no matter what the circumstances. Taurians tend to click to outmoded, self-destructive patterns for years just because they didn't want to risk trying a new approach or making amends. That's why being bullheaded can mean. As long as we're discussing your negative traits, let me add that you can be greedy, status-conscious, acquisitive, gluttonous, self-indulgent, and self-pitying. Normally you are hard-working and persevering, but when you're down you become apathetic. You can also be possessive, dependent, jealous, insensitive, and at your worst, a user. You don't need to exploit other people, but you know things happen. Living with you isn't always easy. You can be dogmatic, secretive, stingy, opinionated, and suspicious, and your silent manner may conceal feelings of envy and rivalry. It's hard to get you moving, for you tend to be self-indulgent, even lazy. One more thing, Taurus, unlike Aries, doesn't get angry easily, for which the rest of the world is grateful. Everyone knows you have a temper, although you rarely show it. Generally, you are equable and patient as time itself, and it is only when opposed that you become angry. However, there is volcanic activity going on underneath your easygoing, genial exterior. like a bull quietly grazing in a pasture. You're not looking to challenge anyone, but it would be a fatal mistake for anyone to challenge you. Taurus is the second sign of the zodiac. The Taurus pictograph represents the horns and head of the bull. It also outlines the chin and Adam's apple of the human throat, that part of the anatomy that Taurus rules. In symbolic terms, the glyph is a half moon forming up a cup that rests on the circle of the sun. The cup represents material power and wealth derived through the force of will, the circle. Taurus' polarity is negative, his modality is fixed, his element is earth, his favorable colors are pale blue and mauve, his lucky gem is emerald, the part of body that Taurus rules are neck and throat. His metal is copper, his ruling planet is Venus, the sign's key phrase is I build, Taurus's opposite sign is Scorpio.